Hello, welcome to another one of these Loom style videos. Um, this is going to be the second one of these I've uploaded. Just a public service announcement. Do feedback on if you like these, if you want these somewhere else, if they're interfering with how you view the channel. But I just wanted to get as wide a reach for these as possible. And YouTube was suggested to me, or the channel was suggested to me as the best place to put them. I can always move them to a second channel so they don't get those that way. So yeah, please do interact with the video, comment, let me know, send me an email if you don't want to do it publicly. I just need to get some feedback on if this is working for everybody. So anyway, this video is about Devkit and specifically some improvements I have for Devkit and how I've built something temporarily to do what I wanted to happen with Devkit. So I submitted a feature request about a couple of bits and pieces, and one was this horrible horizontal logs, which I've actually worked out is a browser extension causing it, not Devkit, because I used somebody else's computer for the first time today and noticed it didn't happen to them. So then I had to go and look and work out what was causing it. And it turns out it's actually toast.log that's causing it. So this is with toast.log activated. This is with it not activated. If we reload our error log, you'll see here, ignore the errors. They are just for testing purposes in this example. And that was the first thing I wanted changed. I wanted it actually from a horrible horizontal layout back into a vertical layout. Well, it turns out it is vertical and it's all being caused by toast.log. So I've disabled that without clicking first. So it means that I now get nice vertical error logs. I'm back to being able to view it. But I did want a couple of other things, including an automatic reload rather than the manual reload button. And I wanted each individual log item to be copyable. And I've submitted this feedback because I think they are good quality of life uses for the error log. But in the time being, I have written a TaperMonkey script to do exactly that. So if I enable this one and if I reload this page, you'll see here we now get a new option called auto reload. And if I click it, it will reload automatically every 10 seconds. I'm going to clear the log so that we can see it reload. Now, behind the scenes here, I have a snippet running that is randomly generating logs for the purpose of this video and for the purpose of my testing. It randomly generates those logs on about a 10-second cron. So we might not see any the first time, but we will start to see them in future refreshes. It produces a random number of logs between 1 and 10 and with different varying details in them so that you can see that they've been running. You can see here it is automatically updating, and I find this much more useful, particularly when fault finding. I can leave it on one of my other monitors, do what I'm doing, and I can just look at the logs as they're coming in. The other thing I wanted was clickable logs to copy and paste individual log items, and I've now done that. So I can click that one and it's copied. If I go to this online text page, I can paste it. I can go back to my loading. I can copy then this one and we'll put that in there here, and we can go back again and maybe I want this one. And this is useful if I'm keeping logs of error logs. I do it a lot when I take out, in a lot of cases when I'm working on something and I'm looking at action hooks and I'm capturing what they do or how menus work. The error log is where I output all of this, and it now allows me to copy and paste that back into Sublime, VS Code, etc., and see it in a way that I want, even in Notepad++, and I can then work on it. So yeah, I have submitted a ticket for future development of this for Devkit, but in the interim, I've made a small TaperMonkey snippet to do exactly that for me. It only runs on WordPress admin and only activates this code on this particular page and tab. And it's there ready to run for me to work with. So yeah, that's what I've done this evening. Thanks for watching.